Forever. Dog.
Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw. Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser,
Chaser.
a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination.
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What is yours?
Hello, I'm Willam.
I am Jeffrey Boyer Chapman.
I am Tommy Didario.
I am Laszlo Gregorian. Okay.
Mucho amor. I am
last mucho amor. Yes. Last week we watched the Snatch Game of Love, featuring so many amazing stars, a cavalcade of stars,
Walter
each one
Mercado,
greater than the last.
all of them.
Yes.
Rue.
Jeffrey Boyer Chapman, Jeffree Star, India did the worst. Shea won the challenge. Everyone was in the bottom all of a sudden. India dropped a bomb saying somebody was lying about something and lying and twitching and blinking.
With a lower lash on.
And then Shea lip synced against Vanjie. Vanjie took out her arms out of her arm sleeves that were attached to the garment. And Shea sent India back to the house.
I think India sealed her fate when she decided to do Jeffree Not So Star, because that definitely wasn't Jeffree Star. It was not good. But the 4 H's
Jeffrey
will
Planet. Jeffrey Moon.
Yeah. Humility, honesty, and holiday heart.
The 4 H's. I'm a member of the 4-H
4
Club. Both members of the 4-H
4-H
Club.
both active in the Race
Really?
Chaser pod. So this brings it to only 5 dolls left for this episode, which is the Charles family backyard ball. And you know we love a ball.
We
love a
do.
ball.
Yeah.
5 divas, 10 balls, and one big ball. And to start off this episode, they start off going through the lipsticks, and basically everybody voted for India except for India,
Right.
which is not a shock. But Alexis, I feel like Alexis, I don't know who to believe at all, but Alexis is definitely like shook and crying, and I don't know who I believe. I want to believe Alexis, though. But Shea says she almost picked Alexis to go home.
Yeah. She's like, it was really close, but it wasn't your time, and so there we go. And then all the girls are just kiki best friend racing about, while Alexis is like, oh, wow, y'all. Okay.
Nobody wants to play with her.
Right. In the sandbox, nobody wants to lend her their bucket and shovel. Or
Unless
Barbies.
She needs a shovel to dig herself out, because at this point she's in a hole.
Yeah.
The lipstick message says, "Thank you all for showing me kindness still exists. The truth shall set you free. XOXO, India Farah. Humble, heart, happy, honest."
That's right.
The fuck?
And she checked them. She checked them off.
Did she?
She said, I have all of these, darling. Check
She
yourself. Look inside yourself.
Did you see all this happiness? Did you see it? I was in the bottom 4 times, and I'm filled with happiness.
When you lay your head down on your pillow at night, you have to have responsibility for yourself.
Your grandmother went without paying her light bill so you could get that bikini.
I have never written a lipstick message like this before in my life. We were rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you, India.
How dare
How dare you?
We're quoting Tyra Banks.
This video message goes on to further confuse the girls. It says, "Hey, all stars, I got all my sisters with me. Plus, plus aunties, nieces, and several many play cousins. So go on and fix up you a plate, Cornisha. You hungry? Oh,
Are we
who's
gonna
that?
be cooking?
Are we gonna
doing
be?
cooking?
Are we gonna be doing incest-based challenges? Drag daughters, drag
God.
mothers, drag dads.
Oh, who comes in the workroom?
Who is that? Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
RuPaul.
Before
didn't
we
expect
move on, we need another honorable mention regarding Shea Coulee's workroom outfit. Again, it's this all black sort of activewear suit with the ruffle that goes along the shoulder and down the sleeve. Avant-garde, fierce, modern fashion, turning looks in the workroom.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
No, for this backyard maxi challenge ball, Rue's own sisters, Rozzy and Renee, are going to be there helping Rue throw this backyard ball. And I love that we get to see her family a little bit. It's a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah, definitely. And they've popped up on a few other things. I know they were on Drag U. He had his sisters come in to be Drag U contestants at one point, right?
I was only there for like 2 episodes, so I don't really know.
Then you got expelled.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry, but the behavioral board of Drag University has voted unanimously.
You know what? One day we should do a Drag U podcast and get the 3 girls on an episode. Because if I had Chad and Morgan and we talked about all the shenanigans my girl did, try to run away, yelling at Rue, yelling at Matthew, she was a handful. Wouldn't put on a corset, wouldn't put on a heel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like me now.
Honestly,
my
I
drag
thought
career.
it was retribution. I was like, y'all gave me her on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, they probably did.
It was a
Well,
lot.
who says we won't? We'll just add it to the list. We'll do Drag You. How about that?
I would be
It's
down
a miracle.
Drag you.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
So this country cousin realness look is one. The queens have to create 2 looks, and country cousin realness,
A
and then
ball
high.
of 2 looks.
Yeah, is that a ball still with 2 looks?
Usually it's 3, but I
Yeah.
guess they. I don't. I guess an hour and a half is not enough time to do 3 looks.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
they wanted these girls in the workroom talking to each other and in the same area, just like so that they could like just talk and get the shit out and like see who's lying. They want them in the rooms together, talking and crying and yelling. That's this point.
Yeah. It's still a ball. It's still a ball, even though there's 2 categories. And they had to do like a writing bit as well. So
Oh yeah, a
know.
voiceover.
Yeah.
The backyard.
I do voiceover work.
I do VO. Do you do VO?
Do you even do VO? Because
I do.
country cousin realness. Crunchy cousin realness. And
I saw some of the wigs. They were.
And then high fashion worthy of the main stage, starting from scratch.
Michelle, tell them what the materials they'll be using.
Yeah. We get some modeling from the Spit crew. They're using basically backyard supplies.
Backyard
Tablecloths,
bungalowery. Yeah.
chairs, cups, hoses, barbecue sauce, shuttlecocks, lawn chairs, anything you would find at a barbecue.
Plus
pretty much is
materials
there.
from the FFS fabric wall. Nobody. By the way, those aren't full rolls of fabric. Those are maybe 1/4 of a yard stapled to an empty cardboard roll. Those are not full of fabric. They are not.
But there is a box in the other corner that's full of actual fabric. That's actually, you can always find.
Don't
good
call
stuff in
Michelle
there.
that.
Now, okay. The girls
queens-
talk about who's the sewing divas and who's. Oh, you can sew? Oh, I'm going to be your friend. Do you remember
Well,
Shangela?
I kind of have like a degree in costume design from a college, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, I could sew.
She knows her way around a fucking sewing machine. She knows her way around a bobbin.
She's bobbing and weaving.
She'll bob on a bobbin. Juju says she's so at sewing.
And they give her a drum too. Dun-dun-dun. They're generous with the soundboard today. I think they used ours. I'm not sure though.
We sent the iPad across the street. Could you imagine if on Drag Race suddenly it just said, "I want to see the receipts"?
I don't know.
I'd be here for it.
I think Cracker is going to do well in this challenge because she talks about making outfits out of trash.
Yes.
So
I've tried it. I'll admit it.
Yeah, you look great in trash. Did you see that meme with Juju where she says, the meme says celiacs when they bought them?
And it's her saying, "You know what? I am so confident in this challenge. I am, I'm going to take this. Bitch, I am lying because I'm scared that I'm going to poop myself because this is terrifying. That's the honest truth."
I just don't get how you go to Drag Race for a third time and you still don't know how to sew. Like, it's like, it's not a new thing. It's not a curveball. Like, oh God, didn't see that coming. Sewing? What?
Okay, yeah, but
it's like trying to play baseball and be like, no, I don't really do the throwing thing. I'll catch. Don't throw though.
That's what your Grindr profile says. I'll catch, but don't ask me to throw.
My Grindr profile says, I hate brunch.
Just recall and remember that this is not a sewing challenge, though. It's a fabrication challenge. There have been many fabrications.
Fabrications from
By
mainly from India. India's fabrications now at 30% off on Memorial Day. Cut your own yardage and lie about it in the front. Just pay what you will.
It's a fabrication challenge. Some of the fiercest, ball looks have been not a stitch even sewn on them. I won the candy ball and I didn't sew a stitch. It was all glue and construction. Raja, she made hair and put it on pieces of lace, which she cut off of wigs and made a corset. But there was no sewing. So say what you will, but you don't have to sew. But it probably helps.
Yeah, and if not, you can always rely on 4 things that have gotten me by in my drag career: humility, heart,
Scandal.
Happiness, honesty. I mean, if you just use them, that'll help you a lot.
Scandal, disqualification,
tawdriness, and glitter.
Glitter, always
Glitter.
But keep in mind, even if you take one sewing lesson and you know how to sew a very simple brrr, keep in mind the machines at Drag Race are literally fucked. So,
yeah, I think they're meant to fuck you up, basically. Because as soon as I tried to use mine, it broke. And then somebody fixed it, broke again. And then 2 other machines out of the 5 that we had also broke. And I was just like, I'm going to sew this by hand. It's lace anyway. And that was my sewing challenge.
Yeah. Exactly. Just if you're going to go in and try to sew, really just know your way around the junkiest fucking broken ass sewing machine that you can find. That's my advice to you.
I like that Shay is being generous with her talents and helping the other girls.
She is.
It's really nice to see. I mean, I feel
your
like
attention is up way too high and your distance is way too low or whatever. I literally don't know. I don't know what any of that means, but it's very cordial and congenial and sisterly of Shay to be sharing her gifts with the other divas.
All Shay's 5. Alexis is doing a gown with cups and plates, and I'm pretty sure there's one of the pit crew guys is going to be a lifeguard because she has a fucking kiddie pool under there.
That's right.
Honestly, I think she should have filled it up on the runway. Just peed all over the runway. Girl, I went out there and peed in my pool.
Honey, I peed. Honey.
Ooh,
wait, you mean the judges peed? No, I peed into the kiddie pool.
I would do that too, just slosh around a little bit.
Actually, why don't we do that while we take a break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month. A reminder that whatever you're going through, you don't have to go through it alone.
You know, life is a journey, and honey, it's a long one. Some days feel good, and others feel a little bit overwhelming.
But having someone on your side to listen, to understand, and support you, that can make all the difference.
There is so much value in therapy. The stress relief, the understanding of your inner life, knowledge and perspective gained from the process. I really recommend therapy.
BetterHelp has quality therapists who work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S.
And they've got a therapist match commitment, which means you can focus on the therapy goals that you identify by filling out their short BetterHelp questionnaire. And of course, you can change your therapist at any time if your pairing isn't a match.
With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, having served over 5 million people globally.
And if you're looking for therapy in this new year, check out BetterHelp.
You don't have to be on this journey alone. Find support and have someone with you in therapy.
Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/drag.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
You know I love a Helix. I just got another one.
Feels like another one. And why wouldn't you? We love Helix.
Yes, not only is Helix a mattress that is so comfortable, but it also helps me get my best sleep. Help me sleep.
Help me sleep. Did you know a study Helix ran found that 82% of those involved saw an increase in their deep sleep cycle while sleeping on a Helix mattress? That is a big percent, okay? They've got high quality mattresses and a reputation to match.
I've been on so many mattresses from Helix. I've been on the Midnight Dusk. I've been on the Elite model.
Oh, yes.
I sleep cool. I sleep on my head. I sleep any way I want on Helix.
Exactly. And you don't want to miss out on this Memorial Day sale.
Ooh.
So here's how you get a Helix. You take the Helix Sleep Quiz,
Check.
and based on your answers, they recommend one of their many different models. So if you like it firm or you like it soft, or if you run hot when you sleep, Helix has something just for you.
And you can rest easy with seamless returns and exchanges. The Happy with Helix guarantee offers a risk-free, customer-first experience designed to ensure you're completely satisfied with your new mattress.
So do something good for yourself and get a Helix. Lay around all day, rest easy, and sleep well.
Go to helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of Race Chasers.
That's right. That's helixsleep.com/drag for 27% off site-wide.
Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they can know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/drag.
Drag.
mail call, girls. I'm Blair. I found a letter. Thin white bitch, Blair St. Clair.
I've written a letter to Blair St. Clair. Yeah.
Sent from Indy Fair above.
Shay also has a nice letter, and
no Juju
Alexis has a letter.
Juju's is lost in the mail.
And the other girls, honey, no 5 H's for them. My pen ran out. I ran out of paper.
India says she doesn't want to read her letter, but Juju goes snooping around and basically looking through people's shit, which I like. That's how you get to know your sisters, is going through their shit when when they're on stage or when they're not looking. I feel a closeness with many of my sisters because of that. I also have some of their outfits.
Yes.
Jinx got really mad when I stole from her, but I was like, I would have given it back, and like,
oh my God,
it's fine.
I love this moment with Juju because I think she was like, this isn't going to be my strong suit, like fabricating a look. So I'm at least going to take this moment to just really be good television. And I'm going to go snooping around. I'm going to do a big search for my missing letter that isn't there. Then I'm going to go over to Alexis's. Then I'm going to pretend to read the fake letter.
Well, I understand why she had so much time on her hands. Her dress had 2 seams, one on each side, or maybe 1 seam, and then 2 little ruffles at the bottom. That's 4 straight lines on a sewing machine. Oh, wait, 2 armholes too. God, a curveball.
How dare you? Now, Rue comes in for a walkthrough. Okay. And there's a lot of emotions flying around on this.
No white noise. She literally hopscotches to Blair, little nothing there, little nothing on a cracker. And then Juju and Shay, I think I've never seen back-to-back cries like this in the workroom. This is going to be the Emmy episode, I guess.
A lot of emotions, and emotions are running high for everyone at this point in the competition, and probably for RuPaul too. I mean, he probably is taping season 12 and All Stars back to back, so that's a lot of time in. And she doesn't stop. She's there every episode, so keep that in mind.
I'm not keeping shit in mind. She's lucky to have that job, and everybody who's working is lucky to have it. If I was number 1 on that call sheet, I would be there with a smile every day. I'm not giving her. She wanted that job. She got it. I don't need to give her a break at all for showing up and doing her job.
Give her a break. I'm just saying that she's emotional, and that works good because we have really nice moments with both Shay and Juju.
Oh, emotion. Okay, emotional. Okay, that's different. Yeah, she could be emotional.
I get so emotional. Yes, Shay talks about how right before the season 9 cast was announced, her father died of cancer.
Then a month later.
Yeah.
Her sister.
And, yes, her sister passed away a month later. And she talks about how she was just really wanting that moment of getting to have her dad sit in the audience and see her on Drag Race. So that was so emotional. Girl, there was not a dry eye. And then just to top it off, RuPaul goes over and talks to Juju, and Juju talks about how she goes to meetings for substance abuse, and how she's found a community there, how she's gone through a huge transformation in her life. She broke up with her fiance. The outline says she broke up with her finance, which, hey, it happens sometimes. Sometimes divas have to break up with their finance.
No romance without finance.
Okay.
That's the oldest trick.
Without finance.
My computer isn't French, so it autocorrects.
Oh, no, blame the French. Okay.
Beyonce's name autocorrects to Binance. Binance.
So Rue is telling Juju at the end of all this, she's like, so you have this piece of fabric here. You haven't done shit with it.
haven't done anything. They're both like still crying, and RuPaul's like, "You better do something because you haven't done anything." And Juju's like, "I folded it in half." The next day, the divas are chatting in the mirror, as queens are, known to do from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Shay's still kind of iffy on Alexis, and she's not sure if she can trust her, but she's speaking all of this out in her interviews. So it makes us feel like we're being guided along with her, and we are meant to go on this journey of discovery about finding out who the liars are. I kind of like it. As a narration tool to move it forward, but to keep it all in our heads, like somebody's lying. I have to do my makeup near her. We should talk about like, is it still settled? Is it unsettled? All that, because this is going to be a reunion. Is there going to be a reunion?
I don't think they do reunions for All Stars anymore, especially with COVIDina. I really doubt it.
Got it.
We did one
who could
for All
top your
Stars
reunion?
too.
You threw that leg.
I threw a false leg, and then that was that. But the girls make a joke by saying, "I'm gonna vote with my heart," which is basically essentially a way of removing any responsibility from yourself or anyone else, and at least vote based on who lent you a tank top. I mean, come on, girls, get with it.
I mean, if someone were to just top me, I'd be fine with that.
Well, they're trying to honor India. She said heart. It's one of the
Holiday
H's.
heart.
Oh, I
Holiday
see.
Heart.
Holiday heart.
Did they show was the clip of Juju and Shay talking outside, was that in the actual episode or was that untucked?
Untucked.
Okay, well, they show this bit, and basically Shay is like, I don't know, I can't shake the sort of suspicion that has been cast by India saying this. And so, I don't feel like I can trust Alexis. So that is like casting doubt on the whole ass room.
Well, I mean, I have a problem. I signed up for WoW Presents to watch Untucked, and it's not on there.
Untucked is hard to find.
Why?
Unfortunately, I DVR Drag Race, and it automatically DVRs Untucked, which comes on right after it. But you can't go on iTunes and buy Untucked.
Yeah, and
which is
why they said it was also going to be along with all the. I remember when WoW Presents came out, they said all of Untucked and all of the back episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race would be on there, and they're definitely not. Like, and I joined it so I could watch Canada because I couldn't use my friend's password when she wasn't there, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I couldn't watch Canada until Sunday, even though it came out on Friday on their app. Like, I don't know what the problem was. Like, other stuff would play, but that wouldn't. I know you guys aren't like the Geek Squad or anything. I'm just mad.
Yeah, I don't understand the Untucked thing, and it's unfortunate because I mean,
how am I supposed to do my job? I don't have
cable.
I'm not rich.
It does inform what's going on, and it's just fun to watch. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to make money and sell it to people? Like, put it somewhere where I can fucking spend $3 on an episode if I should so want to.
I think it's
very strange.
I think I know why they do it. It's due to like having an exclusive on a cable television station before it goes to the internet anywhere else. Like, if the Canada one hasn't shown on the BBC TV that it's airing on, because I think it's airing over there too, they can't put it on the net until it's aired over there because they have first right exclusive, like, to the air broadcast and everything. It's that type of thing, but it's just confusing to us. And it's like, why can't everything from the same show be in the same spot? Y'all own it. Like, get it together.
Yeah.
Whatever. They can't even tape a cord down, let alone put everything together on the iTunes. So I'm not going to ask anymore.
Maybe someone like steals Untucked and puts it on YouTube. I don't know. It's possible.
Me.
But you know what else is possible? RuPaul walking down the runway on the main stage.
Coming down the runway in a pleather gown.
I like this pleather pineapple princess. Yellow and green.
I think Manila needs to be stopped.
I was thinking of Britta, but okay.
The hair
She's
is
the
good.
pineapple princess.
Is she? I thought Britta pineapples.
She's the pineapple
I remember
princess.
that gown. Yeah.
I love this dress. It's that very it's that length that hits just above the ankle. I feel like it's kind of 60s, like the stiff sort of silhouette hitting just there. I love it. I think it's fierce, it's elegant, and a deep salute for the hair this week.
Salute.
That hair is
Sickening.
elegant.
Yeah. So the guest judges, we have Michelle Visage, Carson Kressley, and Bibaressa.
BB Rexa.
Now, have you ever met the Bibaressa?
I have not, but the only reason I know this name is because a little while back she was having some kind of drama with Bible Girl online, wasn't she?
And 4 other queens, because Eureka, Cameron, Asia, and maybe Aquaria were like backstage somewhere, and like I guess BB went in to say hi to them or something, and she said everybody was rude to her, nobody even smiled or blah blah blah. And I was like, well, you probably came into their dressing room. They're like, who's this white girl? And she's like, oh, they probably didn't recognize me. I didn't have my hair and makeup. And I was like, girl, they don't know who the fuck you are just because you sang the hook on a Zed song. Like, and sure, like, I don't like her because I saw her screaming at an audience to sing along. Like, you know the fucking words. It's the #1 song. And I was like, wow. So I'm not a fan of hers.
What song
I'm not a
is
fan.
that?
She's got a couple. She's got just such a great hook voice. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna be a journalist. Oh yeah, she wrote "I'm a Mess." That song. She wrote "If It's Meant to Be, It'll Be" with Florida Georgia Line.
Oh, okay.
So she's got a few good songs and stuff. But she's just some 30-year-old white girl. How the fuck were they supposed to know who she was?
Well, right.
Like,
And
if
I'm
she was
sure
on, if she was on The Masked Singer, like, people would be like, who?
You can't go into a dressing room and be mad if people don't recognize who you are.
Especially if you don't have Coke. Like, bring something. Bring something to the table. We're fucking drag queens, girl. You do the same Pride gigs that we do, so calm down, BB. And that's not Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton never did a latex collection. So she's trifling with these labels.
Well, say what you will about her personality.
I just did.
Or
Thank you.
I love her look. I think
Me
she
too.
looks so cool.
I'm here for it. I love a look that you can't pee in for hours.
Really, really fun. Really
Uncomfortability
fierce.
is the first factor of drag for sure.
Discomfort is what I look for in drag. Also up on stage are Rue's sisters, nieces, and nephews. And they're sitting right up on the runway as part of this family get-together backyard reunion moment, which is nice.
I love it. They get to judge up close, too. First out on the runway, Cracker comes pumping as Jocelyn Opal Rose.
Why don't we go ahead and take a break and we'll come right back?
Why don't we?
Yeah. I don't know. The
question I'll do is
We are back and we are at the Country Cousin Realness. Please edit in some banjo underscoring underneath this.
Someone shoot that pig. Stop that squealing.
First up is Ms. Crackertini.
Looking very Nell, Tay in the wind, with the bleach job. She's doing this backcountry hippie thing, and she's looking for a kidney. Her writing is really unparalleled. She's such a great writer.
Truly.
And it gives me some giggles. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, this is essentially a writing challenge because it's really all about the setting the scene. And
It's
Cracker does
presentation,
Yeah, Cracker does a really good job of that. She has a few really funny misdirects, like, you can call me, everybody calls me, you have a lot of nerve, showing up
here
here.
after what you did.
RuPaul isn't just my auntie, she's also my perfect match, and I really need a kidney. Very funny stuff.
Very funny.
And a fun look. I mean, I like it because it's like, it's going real. Like, the shoe isn't like, it's not super like the drag version of like the crazy relative who comes to the thing. It's like, it's very like Lady Gaga playing the witch in the woods on American Horror Story, like that kind of just like dress and like disheveled. I liked it. I thought it was good.
Cracker's so small too that anytime that she tries to go huge, like this was perfectly appropriate for her size too, I thought.
Yeah.
Juju, she kills it. This hat and this shoe, this is a backyard barbecue look I could definitely stomp in.
Is that your hat? Well,
it's not. I asked her if it was my hat, and Trixie has my hat that's like that. She got it from somebody else. She got it from Blake Danford, Terry Mizell, who used to be a drag queen in LA. He does a lot of costume work in Nashville. I think he made Brooke's reveal coat, I'm pretty sure. The year that she had the reveal. So shout out to Terry if he's listening. But the details, the writing on this is perfect. I love her outfit.
I thought her writing was the funniest out of everybody. And I also, I really like the look, and everyone wants that fucking giant hat.
Yeah, I gave mine away. They're really hard to wear. You can't drive in them.
Please don't. Next up is Blair St. Clair as Darlene, aka Stanky from Indianapolis.
Yeah, where are the jokes?
Right. See, the thing about this look, I mean, it all kind of works. She's holding the cigarette like a lollipop. I used to smoke, so I'm very like, I don't know, I'm picky about fake smoking. You don't need
a prop. If you need a prop, you're not doing something else somewhere else. That's
but
what
like,
I usually find.
It's a cigarette. It's not a lollipop. She literally was holding it like this, like with her whole hand. Like, no human being who smokes cigarettes holds it that way.
Same way with porn when they hold the dicks like that.
Like a lollipop.
Yeah, it's like, just put it in your fucking face.
Lollipop, I'll let you lick it. Lollipop, I'll let you lick. I'll let you lick it. I'll let you lick it.
Is there anything you would recommend that Blair could improve for the next time she was on All Stars?
The boots. Girl, don't test me about a hooker boot. I love a hooker boot, but
not for a backyard barbecue. You sink in the grass.
Exactly. Is this person going to be wearing the boot? Also, I love the cut of the hair. I think it's a little too clean. Yeah, I would like it to be a little scragglier.
Fucked up, dirty, bleached ends. Yeah, it's too clean for me. It's a pretty little girl dressing up as like, ooh, look at me. I can do down home.
Right.
And honestly, she should have just done some like Lieutenant Dan type of like less is more, because anytime she tries to be funny, it does not work. So
right.
I think if she just did something weird and it turned out weirdly funny, awkward, that might have played out better for her, because this didn't work for me at all.
Yeah, I hear that.
But Shay, all Shay's 5.
Shay Akulea, all Shay's 5. Kiki, Shay Quita, Lil Kiki, RuPaul's baby niece. She has a Rest in Peace Grandria t-shirt dress.
Okay, you're from Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania. How many of your relatives have airbrush t-shirts memorializing dead family members? I'll put my hand up for at least 3 that I... Oh, yeah, my Aunt Donna has one with her son on it. I know my grandma had one. My Aunt Tina has like 2 or 3. Of course,
I don't have that. This wasn't a thing in my family tree, but I definitely am aware of this phenomenon of the airbrushed shirt memorializing someone from your family. So I thought it was a very like clever, very funny. She captures this character very well.
She also worked within the limitations that they gave her because they said, you can't wear that because we can't see the Tweety bird on the back of it. And she said, you know what? I won't be turning around, so you don't have to worry about that. And they didn't show her from behind once, and she backs up the runway. Beep,
So wait, there is a Tweety bird on the back?
Yeah,
You know this?
Yes, I do know this to be true. I am an Instagram stalker of Shea Coulee.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. That's
very funny. That's funny.
Now, Carmen's or Alexis's Carmencita, as RuPaul's ex-housekeeper, is not as funny.
I'm just showing Alaska the Tweety bird.
That's so fucking good.
Yeah,
oh
right?
my god. Check it out on Instagram.
And Shea does love a gingham because that thing is trimmed with gingham in the same. I wonder if she put that on when she knew what she was going to wear for the other thing.
I think she might have, because it's very like doing that Roxy Andrews thing of like I don't have to incorporate
But I
my
will.
eleganza into every other look, but I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Definite
drag
bonus
excellence.
points.
This is one of the only wig reveals I've ever seen where I'm like, girl, put it back on. Like,
I've seen a few of those. When the wig reveal
she looks so
reveals
great. This little
when the
Gucci
wig
dress.
reveal reveals a less fabulous version of the hair that you had on.
Girl, that's
What is
courtroom
the
hair.
point?
That is hair you would wear to court. She goes from being like this neon pink and lime green, gorgeous curves and swerves to like this like I can't with this hair. It's like living it's like living if Kim Coles took out all of her braids on Living Single. It's like that weird shape.
Yeah. Also, the monologue was very like Latinx stereotype, Latinx stereotype, Latinx stereotype. And sometimes leaning on stereotypes works for comedy, but it was all stereotypes, no laugh. And so it wasn't really working for the audience. They cut to RuPaul's sisters just sort of like,
Nooch.
Also Michelle. Michelle making it.
Michelle trying to move her face to cast condemnation.
Condemnation. I think you're not legally allowed into the country of condemnation.
Condemnation, I think, is a store in Dallas. They have them all over, and I've never been in one. They're like all over. The runway category is almost all over too, because we have one more section, the backyard ball eleganza.
Yeah, this is the fun part. These are the girls get to go wild with all the materials they picked up.
All those F&S fabrics, so many things.
Yes. Cracker Teeny is doing it's very like a Dior, like kind of vintage silhouette, very badminton themed.
She looks polished. This looks like Garo Sparrow could have made it for her. She looks beautiful. The hair is perfect. I couldn't see any lace. That wig is good. And to find out she made it from, I didn't know they were called shuttlecocks. We always called them birdies when I was growing up.
Oh, really?
Too.
Yeah.
But yeah, she looks great, and a bang up job on the construction.
She looks really great. She took the materials and
The
she
shoe?
elevated it. At the shoe, I mean,
So
it's
cute.
very, very well done.
That shoe looks Westwood, like almost, with their little like dangle bops on the front.
Northwestwood.
Future first child, Northwestwood. God help us all.
Juju Lavangi B comes down the runway. She's going the watermelon route. She has pieces of watermelon attached to the dress and the purse, the ruffle. Now, I know that you think this is a simple silhouette because it's a tube dress, and that is the simplest literal silhouette.
I don't think I
make.
know.
You know, but she looks amazing.
Yeah, I didn't say that. She looks great, and honestly, styling is everything. If this is pure presentation, if she wasn't wearing this and she wasn't selling it the way we know that she does, I think another girl would have gotten dog walked. But like, look at them hips, look at that body. When the foundation, when what you're building off of is already so perfect, she could wear anything and get away with it.
And the hair matched very
Gorge.
beautifully with the dress. I thought she looked really, really gray, and I really loved this from Juju.
Now Blair
Um,
has this swimsuit with pinks and purples and color blocking and ruching, and to me, it just gives me Curtain Challenge season 2.
Right. There's
And not in a
nothing,
good way.
Yeah, there's
It's
nothing
curtains for her.
really. Yeah, there's. It doesn't tie back to.
She needs a tie back to hold the curtains back.
It doesn't tie it back to the challenge. It like nothing about it says this is material from a backyard thing.
And why
There's-
is this backyard worthy? Like,
Right.
I don't.
There's no wink wink. There's no, and she keeps swearing up and down in the confessional that like this is my thing. I do fashion. I do runway. This is so couture. This is high fashion. So the more you sell it as that, and if it's actually not that, the more like glaring that discrepancy is.
Blair has had a history with using her thoughts as versions of the truth, which don't always mean what they say. I'm careful as to choosing my words here. Like, she literally said, "I'm a Broadway queen," and she couldn't do like a little like step touch turn, remember? And then it's like, you're not a Broadway queen, you're a queen who likes show tunes. A Broadway queen is like Milan or Peppermint,
Right.
Alexander Billings, like girls like that. So when she says this is what I do, this high fashion, and I'm like, I don't know that it is. Have you walked a runway for Fashion Week? You know, have you done those things, or do you just like fashion and then wear your version of it? Like, because this is not like Raja saying she's a fashion girl, I believe. Blair saying she's a fashion girl, I do not believe. Because honestly, if this is the look that she made, the other looks that she's worn that we've been stunned for weren't made by her, right?
Yeah.
That tree, that pink thing, those weren't made for her. So I'm taking some umbrage with her saying fashion girl. She looks beautiful. I would rip off her face and wear it if I could, but not that outfit. That outfit I would use to stop the bleeding, honestly.
It puts the lotion on its face or it gets the hose again. Finally, we have Alexis.
No, we gotta do Shay.
Oh,
wow.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, a vision. Oh,
Yeah.
The Summer Bride is typified by Shea Coulee and gingham.
Yeah. You
So
could
beautiful.
you could easily see this in a magazine spread. It's really fabulous. Really well done. Fuck.
Yeah, like
There's a lot of elements that I mean the gingham, the blue and white is very backyard materials to me, and then she elevated it by doing a really hard skilled silhouette. Chaps are not easy to do.
and that corsetry,
Girl,
that I'm just stunned by her, and incorporating a little bit of yellow, like, and a backyard
Yeah.
wedding, like I'm here for it.
really beautiful. Just I mean, wow. Yes. Really fucking good. Good stuff.
Alexis comes out in this. If the devil had a bride, she would be wearing this. Honestly, it is red, red, red. She looks like she really either won or lost at a beer pong tournament.
She won.
Oh, she won.
She won. I can tell you that.
And the hair is 3 times larger than her head, which I
Yes.
love. Girl, she looks about as petite as Kenya Michaels right now with this hair
Right.
on. I would wear this hair the rest of my life.
I love this.
Me too.
And she knows who she is and she knows what she likes. And she said, I'm doing gown category. Because the girls were talking and she was like, oh, what would I wear to an actual RuPaul barbecue if he had one? I would wear the most. And that's what she's doing. I love the solo cups incorporated into it that look really, really fierce and high end. The only issue, of course, is the way that hoop of the inflated pool hits the bottom of the skirt. It isn't pleasing. Like, if she would have done tulle over it to sort of like just
something soften. Yeah, that
clean
line
up that
of the hard
line.
drop off.
Yeah.
That kiddie pool, surprisingly, when she lifted it up, I was like, Oh wow, I'm gonna need that when quarantine is over for my hole.
To sit on.
Yeah, because it's also good for. Don't be confused, Dipper. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Pillage and Plunder, the backyard barbecue at RuPaul's, hosted by Alan Chuck, or just Al
But
now. R.I.P.
Why
Chuck.
is a pool good for your hole?
Because you sit on it when your hole is too
baths?
pillaged and plundered. So
Like just some nice water?
no, to sit on so your
Oh.
asshole doesn't hurt from all the plunderings.
The inflatable portion.
The plunderings down
I understand.
underings. That's what Courtney's first drag show was.
The plunder
Fuck.
down under.
And then she changed it to fluid. But everybody check out the plunderings from down
Courtney.
underings.
Courtney knows how to do plundering down under.
I've been plundering with a 10-inch middle dildo.
Let me
All right,
see your
let's-
flaming galah.
Oh, there it is. How
I
Audubon.
want to see you. Okay, we're gonna be right back. Bye.
These judges. The judges will judge. Judges be judging.
Honey, they will be judging, darling.
Cracker
I saw
gets,
the kiddie pool and it was inflated.
Cracker gets 10s across the board, basically, and she
Yeah.
does a very sisterly thing, which is a change of pace for her this season. Well,
Tens
She goes
across
from-
the
she-
board. If this was legendary, she would have got Laomi, Jamila, La Roach. They would have all gone up for it. They
but
would have
Nico
all been-
Tortellini would have just been like, "No, I don't get it,"
It was,
and he
not
would
a
have given the chop.
It was not a chop from any of the judges.
No.
Girl, Juju Lavangi, they loved what she did, but Carson had a critique about the lining up of the seams, which is where you get into a little bit of an issue when you're doing like a pattern, like a stripe.
Especially on a stretch too.
Yeah, it becomes really hard to make them match up, and it becomes
No, I mean her
very-
trying to sew was a stretch. But also the
Four-way
stretch fabric.
Honey, it was a 4-way stretch.
Ooh, couldn't have been 2. So she basically encapsulates the whole thing by putting a joke on it and a button how she does, just like she did with the walk around. She made it funny again. She said,
Always.
"I hate this challenge, but I'm proud of
So
myself for
funny.
making this." And she's
Exactly.
smiling, and she's just got charisma for days. Literally, that's Jujubee.
She does.
Now Blair's judging is a little more mixed. They said her character wasn't hilarious, but her cousin look was good, which, you know, who cares? She's in the bottom
Right.
anyway. They can say whatever she wants at this point. Carson says her runway outfit is messy, and Michelle critiques the hair because it looked like at one point it was wet and gelled, and then maybe 3 hours later it was just a dry helmet.
Because it
And-
was, and she says this. She's
Well,
like,
it's not hard to spring a little spray bottle in your on-set kit and just like moisten down. Like, these girls making excuses, it's stupid. You've been on the show before. Stop it. You know what the tea is.
okay.
Like,
I liked her hair.
honestly, if you're listening to The Chop with Latrice and Manila, you'll know they don't know these girls and they can say whatever they want. And I used to drink a lot, so if I did meet these girls, I don't fucking remember.
Wow. BB Rexa asks the age-old question, will you do my makeup? I want to do the RuPaul response, and I want to respond back to that, will you clean my house? That's what RuPaul says. Because it's like, I am not, like, just because I just
RuPaul doesn't
because-
do her own makeup, though, truthfully. Come on.
But
Different
if you see a drag queen who looks amazing and you go up and you say something like, you look better than me, that's so disrespectful. Will you do my makeup? You look amazing.
How do you, a man, look better than me, a woman?
Will you improve my experience as a white woman, please? Thank you.
Thin white bitch, Blair St. Clair.
Isn't it? But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a YouTube collab where Blair actually does BB's makeup, because I could see that.
Oh my God, the content
that
we're
will
all
be-
waiting for.
That'd be fun to watch.
And then maybe Aquaria and Eureka and Asia and Cameron can help.
They do.
Maybe they can each paint a fingernail.
They do the good old zoom in on Blair pinching the back of her outfit as it was falling apart, allegedly.
Well, girl, she got that hand up there right in the right time before it actually fell apart.
And she
but
looked great doing it.
the couture was couture. Let's be honest.
Okay, well, all right.
Well,
It stayed on her body. Anyway, Shay...
shouldn't have been there in the first place, though, looking how it did.
Shay, they loved her little Kiki character. Carson says the look it might be a little too busy, but overall it was good.
When did Carson all of a suddenly gain an opinion on all of these girls? Like, he's usually just the fun little, like, Ross Button, but, like...
Now she wants to talk out the side of her mouth, darling.
She comes up in here with her spray on hair and thinks she knows everything, but...
Well, Carson's been on the show for a while.
But he
knows
didn't
what's
win the show
up.
that he won. And sure, he does know what's up a lot, but saying that a drag queen is too busy... Even if they say maybe, fuck you. Drag queens are supposed to be busy. Like, we're drag queens. It's like saying your hair is too big. Like, that's like
How
verbal
dare
assault.
you, LaToya? How dare
How dare you? Enemy of the pod. I mean, I love Carson a little, but like his comments are just way out of pocket for me right now.
Someone has to give the one bad critique, okay?
What
It's
is
their job
Michelle there for?
as judges? Well, maybe she said something that didn't make it into the edit. Who knows? Now Alexis, Carson thinks again as a deep opinion.
Carson has had something bad about 4 out of the 5 girls this episode. That's why it's so noticeable to me. That's why he's on my bad side right now. Girl, she's
Michelle was like, I need a week off. Can I just make jokes and be the nice guy?
Can I be
please?"
nice?
Carson's like, fine, I'll do it. You're gutter.
Your bucket, she's a gutter.
Carson doesn't like the proportions of Alexis's dress, and the rest of the judges all agree that the character fell flat, and so did the wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Miss Cracker wins this challenge, and she wins a stay at a hotel that we actually ate at in London. Do you remember eating there?
Yes, we ate there because we had to have the
Yeah.
black lentils, Tina.
Ooh, splendid gifts. So many.
Lalit, the girl, we stayed there when I went to India.
Me
and
too, yeah.
The Lalit took such good care of us, and I tell you, the food
So
was
good.
it's the best food I've ever had anywhere in the entire world in my whole life.
Shout out to K-Chef.
Hey, Diva.
Yeah, so if you're in London, go to Lalit. It's so good. The
Yes.
drama in the workroom now that Cracker has won is basically because if you're not Cracker, you're in the bottom.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Cracker is basically summing it up for everybody and just breaking it down and saying, based on the report card, Blair and Alexis are the real bottoms, which I take offense at.
But realistically, yes, it's based on their report cards, which is a good point. But they
Alexis
also
is a
had-
top.
They-
Her ex competed in male entertainer pageants. Alexis is a top. Like, this is a false narrative. I won't be a part of this anymore. Get Courtney. I'm done. I'm done. Cracker. Thank you.
Willam has left the set. She's storming off. She ripped off her lav mic. She stormed out into the parking lot.
You know
The
where I
camera
put
crew is
where I put the
following
lav? On the floor. The floor is lav.
her. So dumb.
You're dumb.
Listen, you're bullshit. The real thing though here is, yes, it's based on their report card, but they also did the worst this week. So saying that those two are in the bottom and Cracker laying it out like you two are actually the two who are probably the ones to vote on right now, that is very fair, diplomatic, and very true. So like I take no umbrage with that. Blair, however, sat in the interview chair and was like, what? How dare you?
Because she looks in that mirror and she sees a thing of beauty, which we all do, and I guess she isn't as aware of everyone's opinion as she could be, because they all told her. They all told her.
She said, what?
She said, who?
Me in the bottom?
When?
This week?
Revisionist.
She was
Revisionista.
She was not having it or feeling it.
But it makes for such a better podcast when beautiful people, when things don't go well for them, honestly.
Yeah. And Blair's a lovely gal, and it's not
Yeah.
easy to be in the bottom and to feel like you could be going home. So
I met her once at this billboard thing where there were shenanigans going on, and she was so nice, and she saw what I was doing, taunting her manager and fucking with him, and she was laughing, and I appreciated it. I appreciated that she was like a cool kid. She's like 23, 24, I feel like, you know?
Yeah, she's lovely.
She's still new with this.
Really
And when
nice.
you're that thin and young and beautiful, you feel like, oh, I can put on 3 pieces of fabric, a couple of safety pins, and I'm couture, darling. You know, and
I
one
thought
day,
it was couture.
yeah, you know, it wasn't a red velvet jumpsuit.
This the divas go into the lipstick choosing room, the voting booth, and Ms. Cracker does a great fake out with and picks Shay's lipstick, and then she's like, "Could you imagine?"
Honestly, at this point, I feel like there's 5 girls left, and only 4 of them are in the running to be out. This could be the time. Like, I don't know if what I would have done if I was there, but like, would I have voted my competition out or the worst person? Like, it's all fair. It's just a game, you know? Like, Naomi did it to Manila and made it to top 4 because of that.
It is not just a game.
It's not?
There is such a thing as integrity, and that's something that will follow you for the rest of your life.
Wait, why? Where is integrity mentioned in this game? Anywhere. This is a game, and there's no rules to it, and you can play however you want.
Listen, it may not be against the rules, which some of us follow the rules.
Leave meeting.
It may not be against the rules, but it would be so egregiously incorrect to end Shea Coulee's journey at this point, even if you were able to pick her lipstick. It would be unjust in the eyes of the audience, in the eyes of the public, in the eyes of your fellow competitors, and I feel like it would poison the whole competition. So like this, no. I'm glad that the queens this season are being sensible and they have some level of sense and not pulling stunts like that. And girl, I tell you, I'm calling it right now. I bet they're going to keep the same rules for All Stars 6. And I bet there is going to be some romper room shit where they actually take the Shea Coulee of the competition out. And then we're like, then us as viewers, we're like, well, okay, this is dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it makes us lose trust in the show a little bit. But
yeah,
I don't think we'll ever not watch it.
So what you're saying
despite
is
people saying every week that I don't watch the program, I do. I've only not watched the program twice. How dare you? And the latest time was that Christmas special, which nobody should have watched, in honesty. So don't come for me.
So Alaska, what you're saying is a true all-star has the 4 H's and an I for integrity.
H-H-H-H-H-H-I.
So it's a hi or a ha. Hey.
Hi.
Okay, so I mean, in my head, it being Shea, I would think to myself, because it seems like Shea is doing the thing where she wants to beat her hardest competitor.
Yes, because that makes the better competition and it makes a better show.
Yeah, I honestly thought that, I don't know what I thought, but I thought Alexis was a little bit more enjoyable and frothy than Blair, but I couldn't strain myself to envision who was less bad to make a accurate statement on here. But I thought Alexis, her outfit showed a lot more. Her runway, if it was between Blair and Alexis for me, I think Alexis's runway would have saved it for me a little bit because there was so much that it went into that.
I agree.
Yeah. Blair honestly looked like a fashion mummy.
Mummy has arrived. So the lip sync assassin, this was the gag of the season, and I'm not joking when I say that. The screen lifted, and who was there? Everyone was like, "Oh, it's Trinity. It's got to be Trinity, guys. Look, it was Roxy fucking Andrews. Drag excellence.
Thank you.
Incarnate.
I mean, Everything was just perfect. And this is how you wear feathers. Did you see any feathers floating around in the background? Nope, they were all on there. There were no loose ones. There was no dander.
Nope. She left nothing on the stage.
She was not mooping.
Fucking
piss.
Yeah.
Urine.
No.
There was urine all over. She peed all over. Her reveals were seamless. I don't even remember who she lip synced against. Who was her lip sync against?
It was that sort of just like it was so memorable and so iconic, which Roxy Andrews knows how to do iconic and memorable. She was responsible for the first wig under the wig reveal on Drag Race.
You were there for that.
I was there for that, and it was as though flames were emanating from the human unit that she revealed.
Well, it was an autumn flame color, actually.
And this was the same sort of thing. Like, this is one of the most memorable moments of this season, I think, is this sort of like thick and juicy ass reveal and literally just embodying femininity, drag, camp, really, really took the lip sync assassin position and ran with it so fiercely. And I applaud Roxy Andrews.
Deep salute. One of the best things about Roxy is she knows like her powers and her gifts. She always has like movement in her costumes and like surprises. She always looks polished. She's always shiny. It's like she knows what she's doing, and just such a big salute. Cracker gave me very much Kenya Michaels dancing around Latrice for Natural Woman. It was just she tried her best, but Cracker's very presence on that stage at that point was superfluous. No matter how many pussy drops, no matter how many anythings, and like literally, didn't Cracker like genuflect to her or something?
I think she knew. I think she knew what happened, and she gracefully accepted it, and we appreciate that.
I would have just sat down and got out my ones, honestly.
The girls. Roxy reveals that the queens have chosen to send home Alexis. Do I fully agree that it was Alexis's time to go at this point? I don't know. It's a little debatable. I kind of would have liked to have seen more from Alexis. I feel like Blair has lasted a long time in the competition because she sort of hasn't ruffled any feathers. She's sort of like played down and like sort of stuck in the background. Like when she didn't do well on the Snatch Game, her strategy was sitting there quietly while the other girls all talked, because like, and no one even brought up the fact that Blair kind of bombed on the Snatch Game. And her name was never even mentioned as possible for going home. So like, whereas Alexis did great on the Snatch Game and was for some reason one of the main candidates of like, well, maybe she should go, you know. So I think it's harmful the way that like sort of gossip can sort of cast a cloud that whether it's even true or not, it can just create doubt and then suspicion, and then like she gets voted out.
That's literally a line in the play Doubt, like how gossip creates like a cloud and stuff like that, like Philip Seymour Hoffman said.
I am Meryl Streep, wasn't she?
Girl, I'm Viola Davis. Shout out to Viola Davis.
Now, we have a piece of intel. I know we're going over time, but you know, I don't.
If y'all are busy, you can hang up now. But if you want, keep listening, because we got some shit for you, bitch.
There's a piece of intel. Where is it?
We're going to shit the Helix bed right now.
This was from an interview. This was an interview that India
Fucking
Farah
Boston
gave.
pops in my ear.
The question was, you ended up going to Shea Coulee to tell her about a previous incident that occurred between you and Alexis Mateo. Was that a last-ditch effort to stay in the competition? India's response, that wasn't my intention. I see how people are painting that picture, but I wanted to tell Shea my truth because of what I was told by Alexis and Mayhem on the side of the stage where all the chairs are, where we watch all the other girls perform. They were like, so did you vote her out? This was after voting, before the main stage lip sync and all that stuff. I was like, who? Yeah, I voted for Mariah. And they were like, no, Shea. And I said, no, Shea didn't deserve to be sent home. Why would I vote for her? So it wasn't me telling Shea this information to be saved, but so I could leave with a clean slate. I didn't want to leave with a dark cloud. I wanted this to be a really good experience. I didn't want to hold on to anything that would hurt me. The interviewer asks, so just to clarify, this all happened after the voting was finished. Was there any discussion about eliminating Shea prior to the lipsticks actually being chosen? India says, no. It was all after voting. This was never an alliance thing. I know it may seem painted that way, but it wasn't that they came to me and said, we're all voting Shea off the island. It wasn't that at all. It was that they voted for Shea for a reason because she was competition, and I think that showed in last week's episode. But yeah, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't vote for Shea. She didn't deserve to be sent home.
This further colludes things for me because Mayhem's not talking about anything because she said she's basically saying boundaries block being bothered. She's putting up boundaries. Her Instagram is now I think it's private or you have to request it because she's tired of people harassing her, and rightly so. I see the shit that people are sending her. Mm-hmm. And I like what she's saying now. She's like, your path is your path. Everything is not for everybody. All that. And like, she doesn't need to address this. I don't think at all. And people that are coming for her about that, it's like there's better things to do, you know? Don't worry. There will be 12 new dolls and divas to debate about next year. Debate, dispel, and deduce.
Yeah. But the truth is that there was no campaigning on Alexis's part before the lipstick vote to say nobody went to India and said, will you vote for Shea so we can get rid of her? India did not make happen.
It sound like that did happen, kind of, to Shea. The way that what I took away from it was these girls were telling me to vote for you before the vote. It wasn't an after situation. There was no past tense about it.
No.
It didn't. It felt like it was a last ditch effort to stir some shit up or to maybe save herself. I don't know which.
Of course it was.
But either way, it's just a game and I don't give a fuck. It's something to talk about on the show at least. So I'm happy for that. And India was never going to win All-Stars anyway. Just like we know some of the other girls that went home were never going to win too. So I'm not going to act surprised.
The issue here is that Alexis could have won All-Stars.
She could have. And she could have won last time too without the fuckery. Remember the fuckery last time where her and Yara went home and they shouldn't have gone home? Yeah. They should not have gone home. Yeah. I didn't think last time. But like at this point, she's used to being fucked over and she's a drag queen and she'll find a way to leave looking sickening. No? You know?
She did.
Alexis is going to be fine and she's had a career for a decade now. And I applaud her, and I'm glad she went out proud, doing what she does best, looking fierce, and being one of the OGs. You know, she's done this for a long, long time, and she should be respected in our industry.
And she had a really great showing on this season, and we love Alexis Mateo very much.
Very much.
Now, in other news, before we wrap up, are you fully caught up on our global pandemic?
From Twitter, kind of. I have been trying to keep up a little bit, but the timelines have kind of gone back to normal, and we want to remind you that Black Lives still matter, and Breonna Taylor's murderers have still not been arrested, and it's important to stay informed and follow the leads of Black people who started the Black Lives Matter movement. So educate yourself and learn about what's happening around you and where you can be of service and support.
That's tea.
And we have links in our little Instagram bio, too, for stuff. We got a whole link tree. And, bitch, you can pick those apples anytime you want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us for Race Chaser this week. And we promise to continue to provide you with award-winning content every single week.
I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
And you can rate our podcast and comment about how fantastic it is. And subscribe to make sure you know when each new episode comes out. Hint, hint, Wednesday, Fridays.
Follow the Divas and the Dolls at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000.
And our Race Chaser podcast is at Race Chaser Pod, as previously aforementioned.
And use the hashtag Race Chaser whenever you post. And you can also send us a DM, or you can email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
We have bonus content available at patreon.com/Willam. And we have something really fun for you coming this week. We just cooked up a little something for you in the kitchen.
Just a little something. So catch up on all our bonus content. You can search the hashtag Race Chaser on there, patreon.com/Willam. And then you can watch those really fun bits and bobbles. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Before we go, just remember the 4 H's.
Humility, honesty, holiday heart.
Thank you.
Break up. Bye-bye.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Hey, it's Paige DeSorbo from Giggly Squad. Okay, wait, have you ever had one of those moments where you're like, I should be doing something fun tonight, and then you just don't because you don't have what you need? Because same. But recently I've been trying to be more of a yes person, and honestly, Amazon Prime has been enabling that energy. Like the other night, I randomly decided I was going to host a last-minute girls' night, no planning, no groceries, nothing. And instead of spiraling, I just ordered everything I needed and got it that day. Snacks, drinks, even like random hosting things I absolutely didn't need, but emotionally I did. And suddenly it went from maybe next time to yes, tonight. That's what I love. Prime's same-day delivery makes it so you can say yes before the moment slips away. Because let's be real, the only thing worse than a bad plan is a plan you never make happen.
Same day delivery, it's on Prime. Available in select areas, terms apply. So if you're trying to be more spontaneous or just less chaotic, go to amazon.com/prime to find millions of items delivered fast.